Hey guys, Zephyrnix here, and actually something was brought to my attention by one of my, I call them my Illuminati guys or whatever. There are certain people who I definitely respect on my page, and I love to have them see them come on my page all the time. And when I get an email saying that this person actually comes to my page and left a message, I always immediately go and try to reply to them as soon as possible. One of those people just happened to be Xboxfanaticgabrial. Okay, I think I'm saying it wrong. Fanaticgabrial. If I'm not, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure you'll let me know what I said wrong anyway. But anyway, he says, "Hey Zephyrnix, I want to say that I don't think you are right about the PC thing. PC, quote unquote, is better. Hell no. I mean, come on. If you don't get a virus, you get a Windows expired. Oh, you get your Windows expired. If you want to install a game, you have to put in a serial number. If you want better performance, you have to upgrade it in 6 months. And if you want to play Batman Arkham Asylum, you freaking can't. Why? Because it isn't released yet on a PC. But for the console, it is. By the way, you don't need a cam, you're set. I don't know what he meant by that last one. But, okay, so let's go ahead and just kind of talk about what he said. First of all, is the PC better? Let me change that around then. I'll say the PC is my preference of my first console. That's what I'll say. I work with a PC first, and then everything else down the line. Basically in the line of PC, PlayStation 3, 360, and then because my PC basically does everything that I want everything else to do. The reason why I would get a Wii is because of the old school games, first parts anyway. I want to get a Wii because of the new Metroids that are coming out, the new Zeldas. I mean, I'm an old school guy, I'm an old cat. So, for those who've always been asking my age, for some reason can't read on my page, I'm 30. So, and yeah, I said 30. And it's not on my page. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, yeah, I'm 30 years old. So I'm an old school cat. I'm used to those old school. I was at the gaming when gaming first arose. Back when gaming really made a difference, I was there. So, that's the reason why I choose PC though, because PC gives me the benefits and gives me everything that I need with all the other. Hold on, PC gives me everything that I need in a nutshell. That's basically why I chose a PC. If I want to play old school SNES or NES or hell, Atari 64 games, Nintendo 64 and Atari games, as well as even TurboGrafx 16 games. I went back for some people with that one, but yeah, ColecoVision I could. All these games I can play, on my PC, and then I can play the newer games. I can also play PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1 games, I can play Lunar, and I can play all the new games that are coming out on my PC. My PC really is that powerful. Number two, if you don't get a virus, you get Windows expired. Now, you get your Windows expired. I don't know what you mean by Windows expired. I think you can, well, first of all, viruses, as long as you don't go to any sites that you don't need to be going to, we'll leave that alone right where it is. We'll leave it alone. If you don't go there, then you'll be okay. Okay? You'll be okay in terms of viruses. As long as you don't go to no place you don't need to be. It's one. Now, you're talking about Windows expire. I'm not sure what you mean. If you're referring to Windows, ceasing, not working anymore, then, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Buy an official copy of Windows. If you're referring to how Windows will just go out of date because Microsoft will stop supporting it, well, that kind of goes with every console out there. Eventually, they stop supporting that. Granted that the PlayStation 2 is still going strong, but we all know the reason why that's still going strong. But yeah, everything has an expiration date, no matter how you look at it. Hell, even we have an expiration date, as depressing as that sounds. If you have to install a game, you have to put in the serial numbers. Yeah, I don't like the serial numbers, and yeah, eventually they're going to come off with a better version to kind of counteract that. But right now, yeah, we're stuck with serial numbers. I do agree, though. I don't like the serial numbers. I'd rather just install and be done with it. And that's kind of what Steam does. With Steam, you can install the games and be done with it. And that's exactly why I get most of my new games from Steam. That's the reason why when Batman Arkham Asylum comes out, I most likely will get it for Steam. What else? And this is my favorite one. This one you get a lot. If you want better performance, you have to upgrade once every 6 months. Let me tell you something, man. I've had my computer for a good while now, and I've yet to need to upgrade. Now, don't get me wrong. I do plan to upgrade eventually from my video card. That is from a from a Radeon to a GeForce. That's only because I like the GeForce. The GeForce, in my opinion, their chipset is just better. That kind of goes with PlayStation 3, in my opinion. I think the reason why I think that both chipsets, video chipsets, are just as powerful as the other, as far as I've seen in terms of, the stats on both the video cards. However, the video is a little bit more different than the Radeon, and so the NVIDIA rather, the GeForce, comes out looking a little bit better. And that the GeForce is within a PlayStation 3, and that's the reason why I like not the reason I like a PlayStation 3, excuse me. That's the reason why PlayStation 3 kind of draws me close, because I know it's an NVIDIA chipset in there, and I'm a big fan of NVIDIA's work. You'll get to see that in future videos too. Like I said, once I pass this test, but we'll get into that another thing. Oh, and last but not least, if you want to play Batman Arkham Asylum, you freaking can't. Why? Because it's not for the PC yet. But you have to ask yourself, why isn't it for the PC yet? Mind you that the PC has more, like, you can do more with the PC than you can with any other consoles. That's one. One thing is including the fact that you have, they're going to add, what is it called? I forget what it's called right now, but basically it allows everything to have more of a natural and more of a realistic feel. I.e., that thing that they call D4? 4D? That's what they're going to be referring to when they're going to add into the Xbox 360 version of Batman Arkham Asylum for PC, at least a version of it, of what they're talking about. D4 is another story, though. That's something that PlayStation 3 said, but we'll get into that in another video. Not after this, but after this. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and mention that. Gabriel, though, you're definitely one of those guys who I love having on my page. Like I said, you're one of those Illuminati guys who I always, always love having on my page, and I definitely hope to see more of you, in the future. Anyway, I'm going. You guys have a good night. Zephyrnix is out.